Govinda. Paramahamsa Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vasudevaya Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hari Vasudevaya Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Vishwananda Gurudeva Narayana. Shri Vishwananda Gurudeva Narayana. Shri Vishwananda Gurudeva Narayana. Shri Vishwananda Gurudeva Narayana. Hari Narayana Narayana. Narayana Hari Narayana. 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 Narayan Hari 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 Narayan. Narayan Hari 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 Narayan Narayan Hari 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 Narayan. Om Guru Natha Jaya Guru Natha. 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 Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Om Guru Natha Jaya Guru Natha. 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 Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Satguru Natha Shri Vishwananda. Om Guru Natha Jaya Guru Natha. Om Guru Natha Jaya Guru Sri Vishwananda,
Sadgurunatha Sri Vishwananda,
Om Gurunatha Jaya Gurunatha,
Gurunatha Jaya Gurunatha,
Om Gurunatha Jaya Gurunatha,
Gurunatha Jaya Gurunatha,
Sadgurunatha Sri Vishwananda,
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 Narayan Hari 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 Narayan Narayan Hari 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 Narayan Narayan Hari 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 Narayan Narayan Hari Narayan Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Hari Narayan Narayan Hari 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 Hari Narayan 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 Narayan Hari 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 Om Gurunatha Jaya Gurunatha. Om Avatar Shishaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Divakara Samudyataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Gurumurtaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulakshanaaya Namaha, Om Sumukaya Namaha, Om Charuhasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandragamanaya Namaha, Om Charumbaradharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirasapakaya Namaha, Om Shrivavarshakaya Namaha, Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha, Om Arpanasikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayana Mantrapasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramaya Namaha, Om Madhurakantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lulupaya Namaha, Om Sotra Priyaya Namaha, Om Mitavashine Namaha, Om Vagmine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Vratadharaya Namaha, Om Sadave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhyakshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingachana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhi Sadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkarapasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Satvikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achintyaya Namaha, Om Nirankaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Jitakrodhaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Svavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Shamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandhaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Saumyaya Namaha, Om Guryaya Namaha, Om Vimutatmaya Namaha, Om Gaviraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Yutidharaya Namaha, Om Danyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harishana Margadashakaya Namaha, Om Kutasya Jagartakaya Namaha, Om Adiprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Shamaykatavavardakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Shri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Pradivya Sapta Dhamapi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Predani Dade Padam Samo Dhamasya Bhagum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopa Adavyaha Ato Karmani Dharene Vishnu Karmani Pashvata Yato Vritani Pashvase Indrasya Yujasakaha Tat Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashanti Suraya Vivi Vachakshuradatam Tat Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagrumagum Sasamindate Vishnuryan Paramam Padam. Gurudevaya Dhimai Thanno Vishwananda Prachodayat Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimai Thanno Vishwananda Prachodayat Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimai Thanno Vishwananda Prachodayat. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Om Bhurvasa Tasavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Om Bhurvasa Tasavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai yo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurvubhuvasvaha Tatsaniturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai yo yo na prachodayat. Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Ketapare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chakrapane Dhetya Risajadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukminisha Pavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopesha Surupa Brahmadi Vandya Shri Dvarakashraya Vaikunta Pate Bhuvaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Nina Griteka Matarupa Varaha Murte Previkramaya Duhane Brudurama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parat Paresha Damodarabja Dharananda Kadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Sambrita Dina Bandho Gopi Jana Priyare Tava Suprabhatam Chiram Dishai Bhujagadi Patal Pashai Sadbhaktarisa Sadashai Ramangashai Shri Gopavama Mridutalpa Sukadishai Gopavana Varare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sukanarada Gautamadi Brahmarshi Sangamana Sangava Bharatesho Ishtanti Devata Vadarshana Bharya Eto Gopala Shekhra Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jati Tulasi Dharamaya Kamyaye Maryani Ranjani Pute Samudaharanti Ishtanti Tvatpavakadara Tale Munindraha Radha Manoharaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam patati gotamakana guya Gayanti sadgunagano varadasavaga Sankirtayanti tava nama kada vishesha Shri Naradadi Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhano Dharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Subesha Bhavati Kota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhakti Vanjana Kripakara Dina Bandho Dityanta Gayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmo Bhavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kandarpadarpa Haratinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Lipta Deha Govinda Yadava Hare Tava Suprabhatam Chinandanandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayanka Dina Davichona Susushpahara Divam Budara Suranira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vaishijam Bhavati Satya Sukanti Vada Shri Mitravinda Divasa Prabhu Koti Karyahi Ishtanti Yivya Bhavameta Vasevanara Gopi Mana Priya Hare Tava Suprabhatam
Shri Krishna Achyutananda Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapale Namani Divya Munayurnani Sambadanti Rami Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam.
Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Anisam Bhure Kritan Mahapapa Shri Krishna Grahaya Tukam. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadhiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Chintamani Prakara Satma Sukalpa Vriksha Vakshavritesh Surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Venugva Mantramaravinda Dalaya Tasham Madhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpa Koti Kamariya Vishesha Shobha. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Alola Chandra Kala
Sattvanamaya Vamshi Ratna Gadam Pranaya Keri Kala Vilasa Shamantri Vangalalitam Niyata Prakasham.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vitrimanti Pashyanti Banti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadutvala Vigrahasya. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Advaitam Achyutam Anadhim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Santragamyo Ayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam Sobyasti Yatrapada Simya Yachintya Tatve. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Eko Prasora Chayatum Jagadanda Koti Shakti Rasti Jagadanda Chayaya Dantaha Andantarasta Paramana Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yana Bhava Bhavita Diyo Manujasthateva Samprapya Rupa Manimasanayana Bushaha Sukhe Yameva Nigama Pratitestuvanti. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavi Tavirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabhihi Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Ivayeshu Vilokayanti. Yam Shama Sundara Machintya Guna Swarupam. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Namadi Murti Shukalani Yamena Tishta Nanavataram Akarot Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yasyasya deva bhavato jagadanta koti. Kotishvashesha vasudhani vibhutirinam. Tat brahmanishkalam anantam ashesha bhutam. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Maya yasya jagadanta shatani sute. Trigunya tadvishaya veda vitayamana. Sattva valambi para sattva vishuddha sattva. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasatmataya manashu. Ya praninam pratipalam smaratam upetya. Lilaritena bhuvanani jayatya-jashram. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Golokanami nijadamni tale chatasya. Devi mahesha haridama suteshu teshu. Tete prabhava nishayami tasyayena. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Shishti shviti pralaya sadhana shakti reka. Chayeva yasya bhuvanani vivati durga. Irchanurupamati yasya shatesha tesa. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Shiram yatadani vikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate naitata prithvigasti eto. Yasham bhutam apitata samupeti karya. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Viparchireva ida shastaramabhupritya. Vipayate vivitahetu samana dharma. Yastangrideva isha vishnutaya vivati. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Yam karanana vajale bhajati sma yoga. Nidramananta jagadanda saroma kupa. Adhara shakti mavalambya param samurti. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yasya kanishvasita kalamatavambya. Jivanti loma vidaja jagadantanataha. Vishurmahansaya yasya kalalishesho. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Vasvamyatashma shakaleshu nijeshu teja. Sviyam kriyat prakatayatyapitatva atra. Brahmaya esha jagadanta virana karta. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yat pada palavayugam vinidaya kumbha. Dvandve pranama samaye sagadana yasha. Vignam vihattu malayasya jagatrayasya. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Agni mahi gaganamambu marudishascha. Kalastatatma manisiddhi jagatrayani. Yasmad bhavanti vibhavanti vishanti yamcha. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yachakshuresha savita sakala grahana. Raja samasta suramurti rachesha teja. Yasya gnayam brahmasi samvrita kala chakro. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Dharmuta papa nichaya sutayastapamsi. Brahmadikita patagavadayascha jivaha. Yatata matra vibhava prakata prabhava. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yastvindra gopamata vendra mahosva karma.
Vandanurupa palabhajananatanoti Dharmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti vaja Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yam krodha kama sahaja pranayadi viti Vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhavahe Sanchitya tasya sadvishinta nunapurete Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Viraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Narsima kavacham vache praladino ditam pura sarvaraksha-karam punya sarvopadravanashanam sarvasampakaram shiva sargamosha-pradayakam yatvanarasima devesham devasimasanashitam vivritasyam trinayanam sharadindu samaprabham lashyali gitaramanyam vibhuti virupashitam chaturgujam komalangam svarnakundala shobhitam sarojam shobhitorastam ratnakeyuramoditam taptam kanchana sankasam Nita nirmala vasasam Indradi-sura holishtam Suramani-yaditi-vidi Virajita-padadvantam Shankha-chakrani-hetini Garudmata-chavinaya Suyamana-modamrita Sayit-kamala-sambhasa Viprakutava-champate Nasimho-me-shirapatu Loka-rakshayta-sambhavaha Sarva-gopi-sambhavasa Param-virashatu-dvani Narsimho-me-dirshopatu Soma-surya-girochana Mritam-me-patu-rihari Muni-varya-suti-priyaha Nasam-me-sima-nashastu Mukha-lakshmi-mukha-priyaha
शोभिता भुजः नरसिंह पातु मे भुजः करो मे देवा वरदो नरसिंह पातु सर्वतः हृदयं योगी सद्यश्च निवासं पातु मे हरि मध्यं पातु हिरण्यश्च वचकुचिविदारणः नभिं मे पातु निर्धारि स्वनाभिब्रह्म संस्तुतः ब्रह्मण्डकोदय कथं यशस्सु पातु मे कातिं भूयं मे पातु भूयानं मन्त्रानं भूयारूपादे गुरुमानोभावा पातु जलो विनारारूपादे गङ्गे पातु गाराभारा अथाय सोमेकेशारि सुराराजा प्रदापातु पदो मे हरीश्वरः सहस्रशीर्ष पुरुषः पातु मे सर्वशास्त्राणं महोग्रपूर्वः पातु महावीराग्रजोनितः महाविष्णुदक्षिणेतु महाज्वलस्तु नेरितः पश्चिमे पातु सर्वेषु दिशि सर्वतोमुखः नरसिंह पातु वायव्यं सौम्याम्बुशानादिग्रहः ईशान्यं पातु भद्रो मे सर्वमङ्गलदायकः संसारभयहरः पातु मृत्योर्मृत्युर्निर्देशारि इदं नरसिंह कवचं प्रह्लादमुखमण्डितं भक्तिमया पतिरेभ्यं सर्वपापे प्रमुच्यते पुत्रवन्दनवन्दोके दीर्घायुरुपजायते कामयते यं यं कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति संशयं सर्वत्र जय प्राप्नोति सर्वत्र विजयी भवेत् तुभ्यन्तरिक्ष दिव्यानां ग्रहाणां विनिवारणं ऋषिको रागसम्भूता निशापहरणं परं ब्रह्मराक्षसयशनं दुरोत्सरणकारणं कुजेवतलपात्रे वा कवचनिकितं शुभं करमूले धृतं येन सिद्धेयुकर्म सिद्धः देवासुरमनुष्येषु संसामेव जयं लभेत् एकसाद्यं त्रिसाद्यं वा व्यापते निरतो नरः सर्वमङ्गलं मङ्गलं मुक्तिं च विदधति प्रतिष्ठति सहस्राणि पतेषु दात्मानं निर्मलं तव शास्त्रस्य मन्त्रस्य प्रजायते अनेन मन्त्रराजेन कृत्वा भस्माभिमन्त्रणं तिलकं विन्यसेद्यस्तु तस्य ग्रहभयमारे त्रिवारं जपमानस्तु दत्तं विरादिमन्त्रश्च रसायेन्द्रो नारो मन्त्रं नरसिंहध्यानमाचारे तस्य Palantam Prandahantam Roshayantam Dishi Dishi Satanam Samarantam Parantam Vishantam Purnayantam Karani Kara Shatir Divyase Manamami Iti Shri Brahmana Purani Praladokam Shri Narasimha Kavacham Sampurnam 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 Namaste Narasimhaya Praladalada Raine Hiranyakashikurvasha Shilatankana Kalaye Vito Narasimho Bharato Narasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho Vahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Kamakara Kamalavare Nakavadut Hashikam Dalika Hiranyakashipu Tanu Veda Keshavadirtha Narahari Rupa Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Jayo Jagadisha Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jaste Adi Adir Bhava Vajana Kavaja Tam Shrakarma Shaya Randaya Randaya Tamograsa Rasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayam Atmani Bhuishaucho Om Namo Bhagavate Shrimaha Narasimhaya Damsakaraya Vadanaya Gorarupaya Vajranaya Jvalamanine Mama Vignan Pasha Pasha Mama Baya Mini Mini Mama Shatru Vindravaya Vindravaya Mama Sarvarishna Prabhajaya Prabhajaya Shata Shata Nana Shindi Shindi Mama Sarva Ishtat Puraya Puraya Ma Rasha Rasha Upaswaha Om Sho Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Jvalamaline Dikta Dashtaya Agninetraya Sarvarashonaya Sarva Bhuta Vinashaya Sarva Jvara Vinashaya Dada Pacha Pacha Rasha Rasha Upasha Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jvalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishanam Bhadram Mrityo Mrityo Namamyaham Om Vajanakaya Vimahi Krishnadansaya Vimahi Tano Narasimha Prachodayat, Tano Narasimha Prachodayat, Durge Shvatavashi Mukadisho Prabhu, Payam Narasimho Surayuta Pari, Vimunchato Yasamatasa, Vishobhine Dunya Patam Chagarva, Vidikshu Dikshu Brahma Anasamata, Antarbhai Bhagavan Narasimha, Pravaya Loka Havaya Salena, Swateja Sagrasta Samasateja, Om Manjin Om Patakaka, Ataka Kesha Grajvara Paduka, Lochana Badradika Nakaspasha, Divya Simha Namosute, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Divya Simha Namosute, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Shri Lakshmi Narasingha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Divya Simha Namosute, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Shri Lakshmi Narasingha Hare, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Divya Simha Namosute, Jayo Jagadisha Hare, Shri Lakshmi Narasingha Hare. Oh Jayo Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Narasingha Dev, Jayo Narasingha Dev. Oh Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Oh Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya, 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 Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Satgurudev Maharaj ki Jai.
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nija Manu Mukura Sudhari Baranom Raghuvara Vimala Jasu Jodayak Palachari Buddhina Tanu Janike Sumirom Pavana Kumara Bala Buddhi Vidya Deo Moi Hara Kalesha Vikara Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar Jaya Kapishati Loka Ujana Ramaduta Turita Baladama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama Mahavira Vikrama Bajarangi Kumati Nivara Sumati Kesangi Kanchana Varana Viraja Subesha Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesha Atavacha Uradaja Viraje Kande Munja Jare Osaje Shankara Subhana Keshari Nanda Teja Pratapa Mahajagavanda Vidyavana Guniyati Chatu Ramakaja Karibeko Atu Prabhu Charita Sunibeko Rasiya Ramalakana Sita Manabasiya Sitara Bolo Hanuman Sitara Bolo Hanuman Sitara Bolo Hanuman Sitara Bolo Hanuman Sukshma Rupa Dhari Siya Indikava Vikata Rupa Dhari Lanka Jarava Bhima Rupa Dhari Asura Samare Ramachandra Ke Gada Samvare Laya Sajivana Lakana Jiyai Shri Raghuvira Hara Shivralai Raghupati Kini Bauta Vanai Tuma Mama Priya Bharatai Samabhai Tazavadana Tuma Roja Sagave Asakai Shri Pati Kanta Lagave Sanakadika Brahmadi Munisa Narada Sharada Saitaisa Yama Kubera Digapala Jahante Kavi Govinda Kaisa Ke Kahante Tuma Upakara Sugriva Inkina Rama Milaya Raja Padadina Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Together Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Tumaro mantra vibhichana mana Lankeshwara bhaya sarva jagajana Yuga sahasra yojana parabhanu Lilyotai madhura palajana Prabhu Bhuri Gamini Mukamai Daladilangi Gai Akshara Janai Durga Makaja Jagata Ke Jete Sugamanu Tumare Tete Rama Duare Tumara Kabare Otanaya Vinu Pesa Saba Sukalai Tumare Sharana Tumaran Shakakao Kodarana Apana Teja Samaro Ape Tino Lokanta Tinkape Bhuta Pisacha Nikatanai Navi Mahavira Javanama Sunave Sitara Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Japata Nirantara
Hanumata Vira Sankate Hanumana Chunave Manakrama Vachana Dhyana Chola Sava Pararama Tapasi Raja Tinake Kaja Sakala Tumasaja Aura Manorata Jo Koilave Soyamita Jivana Palapa Karo Yuga Paratapa Tumara E Parasita Jagata Ujiyara Sadhu Santa Ke Tumara Kavare Asura Nikandana Rama Durare Ashta Siddhi Gavani Kedata Asavaradina Janaki Mata Rama Rasayana Tumare Pas Sada Raho Raghupati Ke Dasa
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Tumhare bachana Rama ko paave
Janama Janama Ke Dukha Visarave Antakala Raghuvara Pura Jai Jan Janama Hari Bhakta Kai Ora Devata Chitana Harai Hanumata Se Salma Sutakai Sankata Gate Mite Savakira Jo Sumire Hanumata Balavira Jai 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 Hanumana Goswami Kripa Karo Guru Deva Kinami Jo Satabara Pata Karakoi Jo Taribande Mahasuka Oi Joya Pade Hanumana Chalisa Oya Siddhi Sati Gaurisa Tulasi Dasa Sadari Chera Vijay Nata Hridaya Mahadera
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman Bolo
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
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 Pavanatanaya Sankatarana Mangala Murati Rupa Ramalakana Sita Sarita Hridaya Basau Surabhupa Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Oh Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Sitaram 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 Sitaram
Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram
Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram
Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram Sitaram
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram Bolo Hanuman
Sitaram,
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram,
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram,
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram.
Vara Ramachandra ki jai, Uma Vara Shambhunatha ki jai, Pavana Putra Hanumana ki jai, Bolo Vaishnava Santo ki jai. Vitala Jaya Pandurenga,
Vitala Jaya Pandurenga,
Vitala Jaya Pandurenga,
Vitala Jaya Pandurenga,
Vitala Jaya Pandurenga.
Vitala Jaya Pandurenga,
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 Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari,
Pandurenga Hare Rama Krishna Hare,
Vitala Hari Vitala,
Vitala Hare Vitala,
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 Vitala Hari Vitala,
Vitala Hare Vitala, Vittala, Hari Vittala.
Vittala Jaya Pandurenga. Bolo.
Vittala Jaya Pandurenga.
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 Pandurenga Hari Rama Krishna Hari.
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 Vittala Hari Vittala Vittala Hari Vittala Vittala Hari Vittala
Vittala Hari Vittala.
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 Oh Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Vittala
Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala Vittala.
Vittala 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 Jaya Pandurenga.
Agyanatimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev, good morning. So today we have a verse from the 6th canto of the Bhagavatam. It's taken from the Ajamila Leela, which for sure you're more or less familiar with. And the Ajamila Leela is very connected to the glory of chanting. So there's a verse. Sarvesham api aghavatam idam eva sunishkritam nama vyaharanam vishnur yatas tad vishayamatihi. The best means of purification for all, even those full of vice, so full of sin or full of negativity, is the chanting of Harinam. One's consciousness thus flows towards Hari, and his attention is likewise attracted by the chanter. So just to get this verse, the meaning crystal clear, in case someone might be a little bit new, Hari is a name for God, Bhagwan, Srimanarayana, Krishna. And Harinam is the name of Hari. Yeah. So the other day, some of this feeling came up of, sometimes people ask me to replace them for a satsang. It does happen quite regularly, and this feeling came up of speaking about one topic for, each time, like a certain series or a certain continuation. And something that came up, something I was really inspired to do, is to talk about the Shikshashtakam by Chaitanya, in relation, of course, to the verses we're discussing. And just a quick question, who does not know who is Chaitanya? Who has never heard? Everyone knows? Wow. Yeah, so Chaitanya is considered not just a saint who lived like in the 16th century in West Bengal, but he's actually considered an avatar of Krishna himself, but in the form of his own devotee. So if you look at, for instance, Sri Ram, well, actually, no, I was going to say Sri Ram never prayed to himself as Vishnu, but actually once he went to Sri Rangam. I guess Krishna never prayed to Vishnu. Anyways, so Mahaprabhu came in the form of his own devotee, and he showed how to live your life for God, how to live your life fully absorbed in divine remembrance, and not just remembering the Leela of God or the qualities of God, but especially being absorbed in that name of God. The name of, for him, his Ishtadev, if you want to say, was Krishna, the Krishna in Vrindavan. And in these 8 verses of the Shikshashtakam, he speaks about the glory of chanting the name of Hari, the name of God, the name of Krishna. And it's considered that this is actually the only piece of writing he left to this world. Not for sure, he was speaking a lot, he was teaching a lot in person, but he never wrote anything down except these 8 prayers. But how fortunate are we to have a guru who actually not just speaks, but he even writes. But Mahaprabhu was making his teaching, let's say, more rare. So the verse goes like this. Setu darpanam arjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam Swayakarava chandrika vitaranam vidya vadhu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamrata swadanam Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glory to the Sankirtan of Krishna's names. which purifies the mirror of the heart, quenches the blazing forest fire of material existence, shines moonlight on the white lotus of auspiciousness, is the life of spiritual knowledge, increases the ocean of bliss, makes one relish full nectar at every step, and bathes the entire self. So this is difficult to understand when you just read it like that, or even more difficult when you hear it. So I'd like to discuss it a little bit in detail. So the end of the verse says, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. So he's praising the chanting, the Sankirtan of Krishna's names. Yeah. In general, in Harinam, but for him, his Ishtadev is Krishna. So once there was a story, I told this once before, but it's just so nice. There were a group of sages, and they were confused which of the yugas was the best. So they approached Vyasa, who is the best of sages. And before they even got to ask their question, they saw Vyasa taking a dip in the holy river. And whenever he went up, he was chanting something. And then he went down into the river again, and up and down and up and down. And as they came closer, they heard him saying, Kali is great, Kali is great, Kali is great, Kali is great. And then they asked him, but why? It's known that Kali Yuga, there's so much vice, people are so corrupt, people are so misguided. What's the greatness? And then he said, well, the greatness is that in Kali Yuga, you can simply chant the name of God and attain him like that by his grace. Yeah. But here the question is, what is Sankirtana? And because usually the meaning is Sankirtana, sang is, or sam, means together. And you chant together, like we do here in prayers. You chant the names together. But also another meaning of Sankirtana is actually you chant, but with full attention, with your mind really being absorbed, and your mind not wandering in so many places. But really diving deep into that. And then what happens then? Then you go on a journey as it's described here. Because if you look at the verse very closely, he's giving a certain process, right? And the first process is that, or the first effect, let's say, of your sadhana is that it cleanses the mirror of the heart. Chetu darpana marjanam. So what does that mean? Why do we have to clean anything? It's like, suppose you take a mirror, and the mirror is fully covered with dust. Would you see your own reflection? No, you would not see it. Which doesn't mean that there is no mirror, which doesn't mean that you don't exist, but it's just that you cannot see because there's so much dirt. And it's the same with our consciousness. It's the same with our mind, because our Atma is eternal. The core of the Atma is never changed. But what needs to change, what needs to transform is our mind, which is so selfish, so attached to this world, and so delusional. That needs to change, and that needs to transform. And how often does Guruji make that point? How, we have to change our mind. Because on the outside even, we can do so many things. But the real point is that we change internally, that we have a change of heart. Yeah? And whatever we do externally is only meant to help us on that journey. Yeah. Okay, so that is the first step. And this, of course, can take a long time. Yeah. So then the next one is that this Sankirtana, this chanting of Harinam, it quenches the blazing forest fire of material existence. So often this example is given of the material world being a forest fire. The question is why? Why not just a regular fire? Why does it have to be in the forest? Because a forest fire starts by itself. It starts, usually or often, without anyone's intervention from outside. Because through wind you have some friction between wood, and like that, in some cases, the forest can start burning like that. And similarly, you might wonder, or people often ask, why is there so much suffering in the world? Is God the cause of that? Does he want people to suffer? No, but it's like a forest fire. The forest itself sets itself on fire. And similarly, we've been given this mind, we've been given this body, but we ourselves put ourselves in this unfortunate situation, right? By letting our mind, letting our senses go into everything which will ultimately just drag us lower and lower and just bring us, instead of the happiness we're seeking, it just brings us misery, brings us misfortune. Yeah. So while the forest fire starts by itself, it usually doesn't end by itself very easily. So an effort is needed. And similarly, we take that medicine of Harinam, and by that we quench, well, let's say not we, but the Harinam, the grace, quenches this forest fire. And Guruji tells a very beautiful story of a little bird which found itself in a forest. And then, as here in the verse it's saying, there was a forest fire. And all the animals rushed out from the danger. But that little bird was so persistent and was just staying in its tree. And then the tree asked the bird, why don't you why don't you flee? Everyone's panicking. Come, save your life. And then the bird said, no, I will not. I will make sure to save you, my dear tree, because you've provided for my sustenance. You've provided for, everything I need. I ate the fruits from from you. I covered myself under your shade. And the little bird was so determined so that he flew to a nearby little river, and in his tiny wings he was getting some drops of water and trying to put out the forest fire. And I guess we're very much like that little bird. We're sitting in this forest fire of material existence, and our effort seems so utterly insignificant somehow. No? You might be doing your sadhana, you might be doing your chanting, you might be doing your seva, you might be doing, doing all the right things, listening to Guruji's satsang, but it feels like you're that little bird and you're just bringing one little drop and you're dumping it on this massive fire and nothing happens seemingly. No? You can relate to that? Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. But then, as the bird had this determination and just kept on going, Garuda was flying by, the Lord's vehicle, and he saw this little bird, and he asked him, what are you doing? And the bird explained. And he was so impressed that Garuda, by his strength, he just flapped his wings, and the entire forest fire was completely gone. And like that, it's the same. Right? Garuda in this situation is the guru who just really, 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 really helps us. But when we're sincere in our effort, when we're sincere in even our struggle, I think it was 2021 or 22, where Guruji was giving this Essence of Bhakti series. And he was speaking about how you're only, in a sense, worthy to receive the grace if you're really struggling. That was the word he's using, and it's quite a heavy word, because the bhakti path can be very easy. It is so simple in a sense, but yet it demands so much. It demands everything at the end. And for that, to sacrifice everything, to put everything on the line, we really have to struggle, right? And this struggling, in a sense, is this continued effort, this continued discipline, this continued striving. Even if you're completely down, even if you feel like you're on the edge of your own strength, your own effort, the Lord will come to our help. The Lord will come to our rescue. The Guru is always there, guiding us, protecting us, giving us strength. And Guruji was sharing one beautiful thing. He said, know that the name of Bhagwan is like that drop in your heart. No. We repeat so many things in our mind, yet those thoughts bring us nowhere. Instead, they become an endless loop of shackles around us, binding us to this world of duality, because the vibrations they carry are limited and bound to this realm. But the name of the divine transcends the vibration of this realm. It carries us from here and now to the eternal and everlasting. Have you spent even a moment sincerely calling out the name of Bhagwan? Have you experienced its glory? Have you longed to remember him? How often does the Sadguru remind us to call upon God, to chant his name, and to immerse ourselves into it? Yet we look at it as a chore, as a bore, and as if it was useless. We think that it doesn't make any difference to us or in our lives. But have you seen how a single drop of water can break a huge stone after years of trying? Such a small effort for such a huge effect. It comes to mind in German, there's a saying, sorry to all the non-German speakers, der stete Tropfen höhlt ein Stein. Yes? Some are laughing. So the continuous drop breaks the stone. Yeah. Okay. So back to our dear Shikshashtakam. The next part is, it shines moonlight, so that chanting of Harinam, it shines moonlight on the white lotus of auspiciousness. So once this mirror has been cleansed, once this forest fire has been set out, what happens next? The moonlight on the white lotus happens. The moonlight shines on the white lotus of auspiciousness. So it is said that there are some lotuses who only blossom at night, and they only open when they're touched by the rays of the moon. And why a white lotus? Why not a red lotus or blue lotus? Well, often the gunas are represented as colors. So tamas would be black, rajas would be red, and sattva would be white. So when our heart has gradually been cleansed of rajas and tamas, then it can blossom like that white lotus which is touched by the rays of the moon. Right? Then it blossoms, then it opens up. Yeah. And then what happens is there's a certain sweetness, and when the lotus blossoms up, you can say that the bees are attracted by that smell which comes. And like that, when our heart really opens up, when we've really done our effort, when we've really tried as much as we can, then our heart blossoms. And then the Lord is so attracted by that, that He manifests through us first, initially through that feeling. Because this is the thing that attracts Him. All the pride, all the arrogance we have keep Him so far away. But when we humble ourselves, when we also realize that we are like that little bird and our own effort is very insignificant, very insignificant, then how much grace does He shower upon us when we truly try to make ourselves humble? And like that, our heart opens up like that lotus. Okay. So then I won't go into everything, but then eventually it says it increases the ocean of bliss. What is so beautiful to see is that even in the life of the great saints, those who have attained full realization, like Narada, like so many other great saints, they never stop glorifying the Lord. They never stop chanting the name of God. You know, it's not, the name of God is not like something you take just to get somewhere, and then once you're there, you forget about your transport, right? Suppose you want to climb on the roof, then you take a ladder and you climb on that roof, and then there's no use for that ladder, right? But with the name of God, it's different. The best example, obviously, is Guruji. Does he have to attain anything? Does he have to strive for everything? Is he lacking something? No. But still, he chants the name of God. And I'm very convinced that it's not just because, you know, out of showing an example, but because he actually derives great bliss from that. And in bhakti, this bliss is not just static. It's not just boring, but in this way, in this ocean, there are waves. Okay. And then eventually it says, it batheth the entire self. You could say it batheth the entire self in the love of God. And for instance, Kabir was saying that everyone understands how a drop can merge into an ocean. That everyone understands. But how can the ocean merge into the drop? This people don't understand. But this is the experience of the great saints who have fully immersed themselves into the chanting of God's name, such that their individual limited self is completely dissolved in this ocean of love. It's like a moth that throws itself into a fire and is completely burned by that fire. Or it's like you take a piece of camphor and you light it. What happens? The whole thing becomes smoke. The whole thing becomes fragrant. But eventually it's not there anymore. So this doesn't mean we don't exist, but we're so submerged in that ocean of love. We're so immersed in that ocean of God that this is everything we perceive. And how glorious is that we can make this entire journey through the grace of the Guru, yes, but how does the grace of the Guru come in our life? Because he's given us the tool of chanting God's name. Yeah. Because this is funny, sometimes we have this concept that, yes, the Guru will grace me, because anyways, whatever effort I do, it's nothing, which is true. All our effort we do is very insignificant somehow. Like that little bird taking a few drops of water. What is it going to do? How is it going to put off that fire? It won't. But had he not tried, Garuda would have never come. And would we not try to give our best effort to really absorb ourselves, the grace would never come. And the grace actually is there. The grace is there in chanting, but yeah, it's just a matter of how much we want to immerse ourselves in that, because this is a funny thing that we're so attached to so many things, and it's even easy in a sense to renounce external things, to live a simple life, whether it's in a family or as a monk or brahmachari. These things are easy, but yet we hold on to so many things, even though externally we might live the simplest life. But this is the paradox, a beggar on the street can be internally so attached to so many things. And obviously the greatest thing we're attached to, which is the root of all our attachments, is that attachment to our ego. This attachment to I, because we think we know what I is. And Guruji says, no, when you have a little experience where your I is, I wouldn't say removed, but where you more forget about yourself and then something else fills your being, how afraid we become. And we think, oh no, I cannot venture into that. No? We're filled by some presence, we're filled by something which we don't know, which we don't understand, but it's very frightening because it's really the basis of all our experience is that I, is that limited I. And when just there's a little moment where you forget about this I and you're filled with God's presence, or your consciousness shifts to something else which you don't understand, then how afraid we become, So it comes to mind, there was one, I think he was a Swiss saint. It's amazing that there's saints also in Switzerland, but not just in India or Maharashtra. But he was a Christian saint, I forgot the name. But he was praying that, oh Lord, give me everything that brings me closer to you, and remove everything that keeps me away from you. And when I heard that prayer for the first time, it really resonated with me. It really stuck with me, because it's so daring, right? It's so daring because some prayers you have to be so willing, you have to be so ready to sacrifice to really make a certain prayer. Because the strangest things with prayers is that they can actually become a reality. And when time is right and everything, then they can become a reality. And it's not like he doesn't hear it. Of course he hears it. And for me, this is somehow so deeply resonates with me, this idea of the Lord coming and taking everything, not giving. Personally, I don't care about the Lord giving, but for me, it's just about Him taking and taking and taking. Because we have so much already. But what really brings us close to Him is when He takes everything. And just to finish off. So the other day, I had a dream. And, some of those dreams where you cannot really... There's a certain message, but you cannot really put it into words. It's not like there's someone telling you these words, but somehow that message sticks. And actually, I woke up crying. So in the dream, I was shedding tears, but I woke up and I was actually full of tears in the, in this reality. And he said, or there was a presence that said, how much the Lord longs for you. And if you long for him like that, then he will take everything. But it's up to us to make ourselves available and to truly mean it, to truly let the Lord take everything from us. Because once everything is removed, once our ego is removed, the only thing that stays is him. The only thing that stays is his love. And then, then we've achieved the goal of life. Jai Gurudev.
Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Pranamami Hari Priye Prem se gao balkanam दिल चुराने वाला है प्रेम से गाओ बालकाना दिल चुराने वाला है प्रेम से गाओ बालकाना दिल चुराने वाला है प्रेम से गाओ बालकाना दिल चुराने वाला है प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्णा प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्णा प्यारे नंदलाल ओ प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्णा प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्णा प्यारे नंदलाल गोपाल 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 नंदलाल कृष्णा प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण 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 प्यारे नंदलाल ओ प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल ओ प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल गोपाल नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल गोपाल नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल ओ गोपाल नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल गोपाल नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण यशोदा के
गली में प्रेम गली में केवल एक नाम लगाता है
कुंज गली में प्रेम गली में केवल एक नाम लगाता है
कुंज गली में प्रेम गली में केवल एक नाम लगाता है
कुंज गली में प्रेम गली में केवल एक नाम लगाता है
प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
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 गोपाल 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 नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल 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 कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
और रस रचायो वृंदावन में गोपियों का आकर्षण
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 प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
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 गोपाल 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 नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल 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 कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
ओ प्रेम से गाओ बाल का नाम दिल चुराने वाला है
प्रेम से गाओ बाल का नाम दिल चुराने वाला है
प्रेम से गाओ बाल का नाम दिल चुराने वाला है
प्रेम से गाओ बाल का नाम दिल चुराने वाला है
प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
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 गोपाल कृष्ण प्यारे कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
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 ओ कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
कृष्ण यशोदा के लाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल
श्री विठ्ठल गिरिधारी परब्रह्मणे नमः
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 श्री विठ्ठल गिरिधारी परब्रह्मणे नमः ओ
विठ्ठल गिरिधारी परब्रह्मणे नमः
श्री 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 विठ्ठल गिरिधारी परब्रह्मणे नमः
हो राधे 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 श्री राधे जय
राधे 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 श्री राधे
बोलो राधे 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 श्री राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे श्री राधे
ओ श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
ओ श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
बोलो राधे 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 श्री राधे
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 ओ श्री राधे गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
श्री राधे गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
ओ राधा भजन गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
राधा भजन गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
ओ श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
जय जय राधे
जय जय राधे
श्री जय जय राधे
जय जय राधे
जय जय राधे
जय जय राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
ओ श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
ओ श्री राधे जय जय राधे
श्री राधे जय जय राधे
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की बोलो राधा कृष्णा कन्हैया लाल की प्रेम से गाओ बालखना दिल चुराने वाला है प्यारे नंदलाल कृष्ण प्यारे नंदलाल।
Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe
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 Oh Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe
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 Shri Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe 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 Radhe
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 Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda 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 Radhe
Oh Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe
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 Shri Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Govinda
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe Gopala
Radhe 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 Radhe
Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Oh Radhe 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 Jai Shri Radhe
Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Gopala,
Devaki Nandana Gopala, Devaki Nandana Gopala,
oh Gopala, 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 Gopala,
Gopala 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 Gopala
Gopala, 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 Gopala,
Gopala 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 Gopala
Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe,
Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe
Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe,
Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me,
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me
Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala me
Prabhasi Dharme Karataya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Prabhati Dharme Karataya Mangala Mangala me
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me,
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me
Saligrama Pratisthitaya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Saligama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala me
Vedanta Dharine Godagrajaya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Vedanta Dari Godagrajaya Mangala Mangala me
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me,
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me
Range Sake Jayarataya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Rangesa Ke Karyarataya Mangala Mangala me
Mananathaya, Dharine Dharaya, Mangala, Mangala me,
Mananataya Dari Daraya Mangala Mangala me
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me,
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala me
Mangala, Mangala me. Om Jai Jagadish Hare,
Swami Jaya Jagadish Hare Bhakta Janon ke Sankata Dasa Janon ke Sankata Jana me dura kare Om Jaya Jagadish Hare No jave pala pave Dukha vina se manata Swami dukha vina se manata Sukha sampati garave Sukha sampati garave Kashtami ke tanata Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Tuma Mere Sharana Gahu Mein Kisaki Swami Sharana Gahu Mein Kisaki Tuma Bina Ora Na Duja Tuma Bina Ora Na Duja Asa Karu Mein Kisaki Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Para Brahma Parameshwara Para Brahma Parameshwara Tuma Sabate Swami Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Tuma Karuna के सागर तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता। मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो बरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किसा विधि मिलो दयामय, किसा विधि मिलो कृपामय, तुमको मैं तुमकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। करुणा हाथ बजाओ, करुणा हाथ बजाओ, शरण पदा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, विषय विकार मिटाओ, पापारो देवा, स्वामी पापारो देवा। श्राद्धा भक्ति बजाओ, श्राद्धा प्रेमा बजाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लगे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, हमें जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी। हमें जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी। ओ जाकर राखो, जाकर राखो, जाकर राखो जी, जाकर राखो, जाकर राखो, जाकर राखो जी। माने जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी। श्याम मने जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी। गोविंद मने जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला जाकर राखो जी। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। गोविन्द। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृताङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। श्री भुतभ्रतेश्वरनाथ श्री माँ भगवान की जय। राधा कृष्णा के लाल की जय। अवतार के बाबा जी की जय। रमनुजाचार्य की जय। प्रेम से बोलो सात गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की जय।
कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परम पुरुषाय पारकर्म मंत्राय तंत्र औषधाय सहस्राणि समराय समराय मृत्योर्मोक्षाय मोक्षाय। ओम नमो भगवते मा सुदर्शनाय दिते ज्वालाप्रीताय सर्वदि शोभना उन्पाद परक्ष्मये परब्रह्मणे परम ज्योतिषे स्वाहा। शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम
जय जय श्री राधे
जय जय श्री राधे
जय जय श्री राधे श्याम कतरमना गोविंदा मनस्मराम गोविंदा वात्सला गोविंदा कुंडली कबरदे एकनाथ मानदेव महाराज की मस्त वर्तमान लिखी